From Luddites to AI, what indie actually means today. If you've ever listened to a bedroom pop playlist, played a video game made by a single developer, or bought a handmade zine, you've brushed shoulders with indie culture. But what does it actually mean to be indie in the modern era? Is it just a marketing buzzword, a fashion aesthetic, or something deeper? To understand indie culture, we have to look past the vintage thrift store clothes and dive into a philosophy that has been quietly reshaping how we consume art, media, and technology for over a century. The core pillars. What makes something indie? Short for independent, indie culture at its bedrock is an ecosystem operating outside of the mainstream corporate machine. It is defined by three major rules. The DIY, do-it-yourself, ethic. You don't wait for a corporate gatekeeper to give you a budget. You record the song on your laptop, shoot the movie on your phone, or code the game in your bedroom. Authenticity over polish. Mainstream corporate media loves high-gloss, safe, focus-grouped predictability. Indie culture embraces the fringe. It values raw emotion, unique perspectives, and beautiful imperfections. Niche community. It thrives on grassroots support. It's built not on mass-market appeal, but on the concept of finding 1,000 true fans who passionately care about your specific, eccentric vision. The historical parallel. It's not Luddism, it's craftsmanship. When people look at indie culture's love for the analog, like vinyl records, retro video game pixels, or shooting on real 35mm film, they often mistake it for Luddism, the anti-technology philosophy of the 19th century textile workers who smashed mechanical looms. But indie creators don't hate technology. In fact, they use modern technology as a weapon to bypass corporate gatekeepers. The far more accurate historical parallel is the arts and crafts movement of the late 19th century. Led by figures like William Morris, that movement was a fierce rebellion against the soullessness of industrial mass production. They believed the human fingerprint and the joy of craftsmanship were being erased by factories. Indie culture is the spiritual reincarnation of the arts and crafts movement, but with a massive upgrade: accessibility. While handcrafted furniture in the 1900s was a luxury only the rich could afford, modern digital tools allow an independent creator to spend months handcrafting a game or an album and distribute it to millions online for pennies. The ultimate modern crossroads. Where does AI fit in? Today, indie culture faces its most existential debate yet: artificial intelligence. The community is deeply fractured, drawing a strict line in the sand between two different uses of the technology. 1. AI as the ultimate DIY tool, workflow. For solo creators with zero budget, AI is a force multiplier. It democratizes production. An indie game developer can use AI to debug complex code in seconds. A filmmaker can use it to clean up noisy bedroom audio. In this light, AI helps the creator handle the boring, expensive administrative labor so they can focus on their art. 2. AI as the soulless factory, expression. Conversely, much of the indie community views generative AI, like AI-generated art, scriptwriting, or music, as a direct threat to the human fingerprint. This has triggered an aggressive consumer revolt against AI slop, because indie culture relies entirely on raw human authenticity. Letting a machine handle the actual artistic expression feels, to many, like a betrayal of the core indie philosophy. The takeaway. Ultimately, entering indie culture isn't about the tools you use or the clothes you wear. It's about creative sovereignty. Whether you are painting, coding, or writing, Being indie means keeping your hands on the wheel, staying true to a specific human vision, and refusing to let a corporate algorithm sanitize your soul.